Hi Sushant, thank you for giving us your time on such a short notice.
My pleasure.
I know it is very impromptu for giving this interview to you, but let's start now.
Sure.
So, how did you started your career?
I started my career in a very different field altogether. So I was with a stockbroker, wherein it was a startup at that point of time, but
Hmm.
they were just coming out in the market with online trading.
Hmm.
So that is where I started my career, and I was with that organization for first 5 years of my career, you would say. And then switched over to entirely IT sales domain.
So, how did you landed up in AutomationEdge?
AutomationEdge, I was looking for a change at that point of time in 2015. And the then HR, I didn't remember the name of that person, he reached out to me. I had parallelly couple of more offers with me.
Mhm.
But that point of time, the product was, I would say, in a conceptual phase, wherein we were just trying to figure out that how to go to the market, what all things would be flying in the market. So I found it quite interesting, and the technology, as per Gartner also that time, RPA was something which was upcoming, and hence I landed up with AutomationEdge.
So, what is that interested you about AutomationEdge?
First of all,
Because you had so many offers.
Right. First of all, I like the company culture. Second is obviously I am from a product, I would say, sales background. I have always been with startups. Started off with the product when it was in a conceptual mode, go to market strategy, and also it was a proper fit for me at that point of time. Whatever were my check boxes, AutomationEdge offer was ticking on majority of them.
So you mentioned that you started with stock and then you came into a IT corporate world. So were there any barriers or you have to learn new things?
Absolutely.
While
So I have
coming
to
to IT?
continuously, I would say, evolve day in, day out in terms of understanding technology. Since I do not have a technical background, so I have to learn few things more as compared to peers from the industry. But then after so many years, I am in a comfortable position wherein I understand technology to the extent which is required for my work domain.
So who was the one person who held your hand and helped you during your journey?
There is not one person, to be precise. There were a couple of people, primarily are two co-founders, both Uday and Prasad. They have been guiding me throughout. I get inspired by their energy and the way they work. So it's not only a couple of them. I had my ex seniors as well who have been guiding me and like, I would not say spoon feeding me, but definitely guiding me in terms of how to take things ahead.
Yeah. So can you tell us one memory of any event which was positive from AutomationEdge?
Event, there are again multiple events, but then I still remember the first event we attended as AutomationEdge as a product company in Technovity in Mumbai somewhere in 2016, I guess. So it was a moment of pride for us, wherein we also got awarded there. I still remember, although we have been doing multiple events post that, but that remains to be one of the, I would say, life-changing experiences for not only me, but who all were involved.
So what was life-changing in that event?
We were recognized in the industry. People came to know about us, the work we were doing, innovative thing at that point of time. The processes we automated and for which we got award was people were not even thinking into that phase wherein we went live with such use cases.
Okay. So what makes you a good sales representative?
See, good sales representative would be a wrong term. Every sales representative is good. I believe in smart work. So it's like sales is a new opportunity every day. So how smart you work, we have limited time in each working day. So it's like which all deals to work on, which all deals to, I would say, keep it in priority, less priority is what makes you smarter, and ultimately it's revenue generation game. So you have to focus on things which is giving you revenue generation and customer experience, because your customers, if your customers are happy, and I would say they would support you any point of time when you need their help.
Can you tell us a biggest sales achievement of yours in AutomationEdge? Yeah.
That was one of the first conglomerate deal for us. We were strong in BFSI, but we were not there in the conglomerate phase, wherein we got the first organization as our customer in 2017 and or 18, I guess. wherein we competed with all the top 3 global leading products.
Mhm.
So that was again a life-changing, I would say, event for me and for the organization as well, because that was a very big brand to onboard.
Okay. Can you recollect an instance wherein a senior management have came and helped you?
Again, multiple instances. As I just said, the last
Mhm.
customer which we onboarded. So Uday has to have to fly in the very last hour from point A to point B, like one state to other state, to meet their management and convince about the organization. So it was wonderful. Within a very short notice, he was there with me on the field to help us get the win the deal.
Since User Summit was a very big event in this year, and our customers and representatives were there. So what was your experience of User Summit?
This User Summit was quite special. First of all, we did it after the pandemic, right? 2 years back.
True.
The last time we did it was in the month of February 2020, and after that the world changed.
Yeah.
The very best thing which happened in this User Summit is one of our old customer who is with us from last 5 years. They came and they said that, Sushant, we are very proud for you guys. Like, I still remember the first User Summit versus this Gala User Summit which you are doing, the number of customers, the speakers were talking so good about you. So commendable journey. So that actually made me very proud.
So how does it feels to get good responses from customers and from clients? Like, how does it feel?
That is what we work for, right? It's not only about business revenue, but if your customers are your, I would say, word of mouth, then there is nothing better than that. And we take pride in that. Customers who are with us are from long, since the inception, since the conceptualization of the product, they are with us, they are happy, and they are referring us to many other places.
Yes. How does it feel to work for a company which is based in Pune and you operate from Calcutta and Mumbai, while you are managing your own team, which is also based somewhere around the country itself?
Right. So it's spread across the country, rightly said. See, we had this hybrid culture from day one. So to be very frank, pandemic didn't change any dynamics. We were already working with, because we only have one office, which is Pune, right? So we were used to working remotely, hybrid, collaborating over different collaboration channels like team. And we frequently travel, like we are, I don't know where I will be next week. So that is where we are. Even the management is traveling all the time. So it's challenging, but yeah, it's interesting as well.
So it is exhausting while it's interesting.
It is like you don't have any error of, like, you cannot rest upon any fixed plan. And that is how sales
works. Yeah, correct. What piece of advice you would like to give someone who is starting their career in sales?
You have to be focused and disciplined. These are the two things, because learning goes without saying. You have to learn. Since you are interacting with different people day in, day out, it's not that you have to only confine your knowledge to what you are selling, but to the industry, to the world, what is happening in the world, because such type of discussions keeps on coming from the customer. And you have to be disciplined, because sales can be, you could have a bad day, could have a good day, but then if you're disciplined and keep on doing the same thing, might be more innovatively and different way, every day success is yours.
Correct. So lastly, just define AutomationEdge in one word. What is your experience?
AutomationEdge is a family firm.
Okay, that was a nice answer.
Thank you.
So we'll start with a fun rapid fire question. Just be very rapid in these answers.
I will try to.
If a zombie apocalypse is starting, who are the 3 people you want in your team?
In my team?
Yes.
I would need Yogesh Ketkar, I would need Uday Birazdar and Prasad.
Why?
Obviously, like I can bank on them. I know that I have an army who would help me like eliminate any type of zombie attack on our team or on whatever I'm defending.
Yeah. If a movie was made on your life, what would be the genre of that movie?
It would be, I would say, a comedy movie.
And who would be playing your character?
As in from
film industry.
Film industry. I would go for, if it's a comedy movie, I will definitely go for action.
Wow. Okay. Which superhero character you want to be? Like
I always wanted to be a Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, like neighborhood.
It's like Spider-Man is fun.
Yeah, Spider-Man is fun. Yeah. And describe your team in one word.
Again, my team, I consider it as an extended family. So it's not about only work. We enjoy our work, first of all. Second is we party a lot. So it's like we celebrate each and every win, and we also celebrate losses in terms of discussing upon why it went wrong, what all things we could have done better. So it's like fun. To answer it, it's fun.
Lastly, who is your archangel?
My archangel, I would say my wife.
Okay. And who would you like to give your credit for your career? Like, who has been there?
There have been many people. I would not like to give credit to someone. Might be my first boss from my first organization.
Mm-hmm.
That is very important for anyone's career, because that is where you know the world, right?
Yeah.
Because coming out of a management college and then knowing nothing about the corporate apart from few summer internship and books.
Yes.
So I think that is the first part of your career is very important, your first boss, and then obviously you are onto your own in the industry.
That was very nice, Sushant. Thank you for giving us your kind words and informations and knowledge about your work and sharing your experience in AutomationEdge. I surely think that this will help us building our group, and we have our own value which is we co-create. So obviously this
So I
might
have been a part of VCO from last 8 years.
Yeah.
28th year this year.
Yes.
So all the best.
So 8 is a number which is infinity,
Right.
which goes as an infinity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's a very lucky.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sushant. Thanks.